Meanwhile, celebrities are learning to check their blue check privilege. Elon Musk's Twitter has finally followed through on its plan to charge $8 a month for blue check verification, causing hundreds of celebrities and journalists to lose their long-held online status symbols. You still have them on every form of social media, so calm down. Almost immediately, some of those blue checks returned. Elon says he's personally paying for celebrities like LeBron James, Stephen King, both the Kings, King James and Stephen King, and William Shatner to keep their verification. Twitter also restored blue checks to dead celebrities like Michael Jackson, Anthony Bourdain, and Kobe Bryant. So is the new blue check, is the pay exploding after liftoff, or is this all going according to plan, Gary?
I actually think it's going to plan. No blue check mark, by the way. I think it's going to plan because I think Elon Musk's whole purpose with buying up Twitter and kind of molding it in his own thought as to what free speech should be is, if nothing else, to shake us all by the shoulders and say, what the hell have you been doing with your lives? Why are you relying on something like Twitter to be your lifeblood and to be your connection to other people and other human beings? This is not the way it should go. It's almost as if he's, taking the red pill or, forcing us to do it by shaking us and unplugging that giant plug in the back of Keanu Reeves' head.
Oh, Keanu Reeves, my former bandmate. I will always love him. Speaking of celebrities, Scott, have you loved the global meltdown that so many celebrities have when they realized their blue check was gone? And then when some got it back, they were equally as mad?
What I'm most amazed at, I read that he restored Bette Midler's blue check. And that just seems incongruous. But you do have to hand it to Elon Musk being able to dominate the debate or the news in this country day after day, week after week. Whether it's a spaceship blowing up or him ripping people off for blue checks, he consistently is able to break through news and make himself a topic of conversation.
He's like AOC and MTG in that way. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, he is able to do that. But here's my problem, Robbie, and I know you have written extensively about this, is it's confusing because verification is one thing, but if you're just buying verification, you're not really verified, you're just clout chasing, so it sort of confuses the whole system. What advice would you give Elon Musk to clarify things for people?
Yeah, he's got to pick up policy and stick with it. Look, I thought it was funny too when he made these celebrities look really foolish that they actually were paying for Twitter Blue, or he at least made it look that way. But I thought this was the whole thing he was trying to overturn, that it was like a status symbol and some elites had it even though they didn't really deserve it, and it was kind of arbitrary who got it. Well, it actually now still feels kind of arbitrary who got it, right? Stephen King and a couple other people you mentioned. Why? Just for laughs? Look, I'm not a humorless person. I think a lot of what Elon is doing is funny, but I care more ultimately about the platform being a hospitable place for free speech. Elon talked a really good game on that front. But I think we all have to admit, even fans of his out there, it's been a pretty wild ride over the last few months. I think some more stability would benefit the platform, even from the standpoint of achieving the things Elon said he wants to achieve. So maybe put somebody else in to run the company on a daily basis.
Yes,
that was his own idea. I thought that was the good one.
Yeah. So, Robbie, that was your idea, and I think it's a wonderful idea because it's so easy to indulge your own whims. But the problem with Elon is he's always thinking he's always going. And so he's got new whims. And so he puts those whims in, which kind of cancel out the old ones. And it gets a little confusing for people. Gary, is it true that you offered to donate a kidney to Elon if he gave you your blue check back?
I told him I'd give him 2 kidneys. They wouldn't necessarily be mine, but I would give him 2 kidneys if that's the case. I don't know. I mean, listen, if I got a blue check mark on Twitter, does it change my day? Does it change how my wife feels about me or my kids or my dog or anybody? No, it doesn't. I'm amazed that this has caused as much of a controversy as it has and kept people busy over the weekend. I mean, we've got hockey playoffs, basketball playoffs.
That's right.
We're in a great baseball season. USFL, XFL. we have so much going on, and to Robbie's point and Scott's point, this guy cuts through.
Yeah.
Elon Musk,
It's impressive.
cracks a bad joke,
Yeah.
and it makes a headline somewhere.
Oh, you should have seen what I did on OnlyFans this weekend. That is never going to register on anyone's meter except for 4 guys who were super into feet and butts. All right, Gary, Scott, and Robbie, thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.